You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, it is not the place that defines the status of the people, rather it is the people that defines the status of the place. As we continue our journey of financial literacy, we're going to be looking at the topic, do traditional, political, religious leaders understand it? That means we need to ask the questions about finance. Now, if your parents don't understand finance, your family doesn't understand finance, which we've looked into before, they won't be able to pass such information to you as an individual. And that's one of the reasons for these videos. Apart from your parents, we have other influences. We have religious leaders, we have traditional leaders, we have people in the political setting having this kind of influence. And within our continent, normally people will tell you you can't ask questions, you can't question your elders. But I don't think it's about challenging. I think it's just about asking intelligent questions to know whether our leaders, the people who influence our lives, the people who we hold in high esteem and respect, that the traditionalists, they understand this, the religious leaders understand it, the political leaders understand it. We need to ask the questions, do they really understand it? Because we don't want to just be following a path that leads nowhere. That's the reason we have to ask these questions. I said many years ago, if I'm opportuned to speak to these leaders, I'm not going to ask for prayers. I'm going to ask questions to understand the processes. I'm not going to ask for promises. I'm going to ask for processes. Because in following the process, you will get the product. And if it's driven by a universal principle, that means it's not an exclusive of some people. It's applicable by all. A lot of people can still enjoy the same thing by doing what they need to do. Reason we have to ask intelligent questions when we are opportune. Do the ritualists understand it? Religious leaders, do they understand finance? Those who are political leaders, do they understand it? There are major influences in our lives, and we need to ask the question. Somebody might say, okay, what questions do we ask? When you are opportune to get close to these people, or when you sit in your own room, in your own house, just ask this question based on your interaction. Can these people tell me how to make money practically? Can they tell me how to grow my finances practically? Can they tell me how to keep the funds that I have? With what they know, is there a path for people to be educated about finance? Now, if you are a person of faith, ask yourself this question. Is what I'm being fed leading me anywhere? I believe until we start asking intelligent questions and getting answers. Now, whether the answers are authentic or not, we have to know. We have to filter things out. There is a path. We need to find that path. And if those who are the influences in our life don't know it, can't explain it, then we have to know that they don't understand it. It's as simple as that. If you understand that they don't understand it, then you find the right path. That somebody is highly placed doesn't mean they understand everything. I know our tradition may not support asking questions, especially from leaders, elders, people who are older than you. But clarity is of utmost importance in anything we want to do in life. If we're going to be forward looking, if we're going to make progress in our finances, we need to ask questions. As a parent, if you don't know about finance, you can't pass it on to your children. So I would encourage everyone watching this video, If you are a parent, if you are highly pleased, ask yourself the question, do I understand it? Because if you don't have it, you can't pass it on. If you have been getting value from our videos, we would like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button and sharing with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.